Horses in Mind is a not-for-profit community-based organisation based in Hemnet on the south side of Brisbane. It's run by a team of dedicated and passionate volunteers who care for rescue horses who unfortunately experience trauma in their lives. Horses in Mind is also home to happy chickens, cows, pigs, goats, and so much more. Horses in Mind also provides affordable and inclusive access to horse-orientated activities in order to promote the physical, emotional, and social well-being of young people of all ages and abilities. They have supervised volunteer and peer mentoring programs, particularly for young people to share skills and participate in meaningful activities working on the land and with animals. They hope to instill in people a love and respect for horses, to promote a holistic approach to education about horses and horsemanship, to provide horse-orientated activities for the purpose of contributing positively to the cognitive, physical, emotional, and social well-being of people of all ages and abilities. They even provide a space for an EFT practitioner like myself to come release some stored-up stress in these wonderful, caring, loving, and smart horses.
Hi, so Dion from Eflowtion here. Welcome to day 40 of the 90-day YouTube challenge, and also welcome to me performing EFT tapping, or at least surrogate tapping, on our two willing, well, actually just the mum, Teak, the horse to the, what would that be, left or right? And we also have young Whiskey, who's quite new to this world. So she's learning and developing, and she was having a big run before. So with surrogate tapping, it can be done in many ways. There can be certain procedures to actually lead into a surrogate tapping. So surrogate tapping is actually known as distance tapping sometimes, or remote tapping. It's where, if you look at everything as energy, atoms, physics, these sorts of things, it's all connected. Now with surrogate tapping, it can actually be done with a person, with an environment in mind, and it can also be done where you don't actually have to tap on the points of the person, which comes in handy if someone has a lot of trauma. That touch is not a good thing. And it can be actually done by the practitioner to actually work into eventually tapping on the points. Or someone might not have the actual ability to tap on the points for themselves. There is actually EFT tapping that can be done as far as on the points, as far as like a certification to be done. I'm not certified in that. I'm certified in surrogate tapping as well. And I've done some tapping on all the horses here, the rescue horses. They carry a lot of trauma in their body, and EFT tapping is good at releasing that trauma. So what I normally do is focus on the horse, tap on the points on myself, whilst also focusing on the horse. A little interesting or somewhat annoying things about myself is I discovered that there's a kind of a shared experiences where it's like I'll be able to pick up on myself where the discomfort is, which is always not pleasant, but it's kind of handy in a way, and also sort of just picking up where there might be discomfort in the body. It kind of shows up as grey patches or just sort of like shimmery sort of stuff. So it's kind of like one of those good things that is also a bad thing for myself, because I have to do a lot of self-care to actually take care of myself after it. And horses give off lots of energy, like big batteries of energy. So ways I'll know that the tapping might be working for Teak is there's licking of lips. There might be almost like a breath out, the horse's equivalent of yawning. There might be little type noises, might be little shakes, or it might be just very subtle. Sometimes we don't have the big, even with humans, sometimes there's not always the big release, but it's the small shifts that do create bigger shifts. So, and the reason I'm tapping on teak rather than whiskey is that it might have a flow-on effect, and as whiskey is in the young sponge mode at this stage, it might be looking at mum going, that's actually nice that mum's dumping all the stress, and humans are not too bad after all. I mean, there's nothing happened to whiskey or anything like that, but that sort of learning of like, it's actually nice to release stress. So I'll go into a setup statement as I normally do, and then I'll tap on the points whilst focusing. So I won't be touching teak, or because sometimes I will with some of the horses, but just as whiskey is learning and developing, I just don't want to cause any adverse effects. So I'll start the tapping process, and I'll focus on teak, and I'll see which way it goes. So even though I've been carrying a kid for so long, it's a lot of work being a mum. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, even though it's been so stressful, so much change in my body. Deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, even though it's a hard job being a full-time mum. It's a good job though. It's a hard job. And it carries lots of stress. And I carry lots of stress in my body. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Oh, this stress. Oh, the stress in my body. Oh, this stress. Oh, the stress in my body. I've been carrying it for so long. Oh, the stress in my body. I just need to relax. Relax in my body. Relax in my body. All this tension in my body. All this tension. All this tension in my body. I've been carrying it for so long. I've been carrying it for so long. All this tension in my body. All this tension in my body. I'm a proud mum. I'm a proud mum. All this tension. All this tension in my body. I'm feeling relaxed now. I'm letting my body be relaxed. I've been carrying it for so long. It's time to relax now. Relax in that body. I'm relaxing that body. I'm letting go of any tension in my body. I'm letting go of any tension in my legs. Feeling relaxed. Feeling down. I'm a good horse. Yeah, so relaxed. Letting my body go all droopy. Oh, droopy. I'm feeling all droopy in my body. Letting all that tension go on my legs. Releasing all that tension in my body. Letting it all shake away. Feeling droopy. Feeling droopy in my body. It's a tough job being a mum. All this tension in my body. I'm letting it relax now. I'm letting it relax. There we go. I'm letting it relax. Oh, that shakiness. Oh, that shakiness. Oh, I let it all go. Oh, that shakiness. Those two front legs are shaking nicely. Oh, that shakiness. I'm letting it go all in my back legs now. All in my back legs. I'm letting it all release. I'm letting it all release. Letting that bottom lip go all floppy. Relaxing. I'm feeling sleepy. Use that floppy lip. Now all floppy. I'm relaxing. Oh man, God. I'm relaxing. Because I'm a good horse. So I'll do a few more rounds. That bottom lip's really hanging loose now. Probably bring the camera over actually. I'm releasing. What I might do, I might bring the camera over so you can see. I'm relaxing. It's going a bit droopy. You can't actually see from this angle. Hopefully she stays droopy. Okay, now I'm going to do this. Still have the FX. There's that bottom lip. I couldn't tripod. See that bottom lip? There we go. Oh, that tension. So that bottom lip's starting to go a bit floppy. Oh, that tension. Oh, so sleepy. All that tension in my body. Letting those back legs release. Letting that back legs release. There you go. And all those back legs release. So I'm just continuing to tap on the points at the moment. I'm sorry you can't see me. All those taps. I'm just doing the bottom of the nose point. Oh, that tension. Oh, that tension. I'm feeling relaxed. Oh, letting all that tension go in the back legs. Hello. And letting go of all that tension. There's that breath. Letting go of all that tension. I'm letting it all go now. I'm letting go of all that tension. So I've moved to her other side. Letting go of all that tension now. Feeling relaxed. Feeling relaxed. There we go. Nice bit of licking. Feeling relaxed. Move that head and that neck, release that tension. Letting that neck release that tension now. Letting all that neck release that tension. Going all floppy. Releasing all that tension. There you go. Releasing all that tension. Feeling that base of the neck, base of the skull. There you go. That base of the skull. Let it relax. And signing out the breath. And relax. I'm just going into the final round now. Thank you for shaking that out. Just letting those back legs relax. There you go. There's that big shake. And releasing. Oh, yeah. Releasing. Back of the legs. Big shakes. Oh, God. I'm yawning because it's a lot of stuff coming out. And releasing any final tension. Oh, yeah, big flops. Sorry if I crash down. Oh, I'm getting tired. Releasing all that tension. Oh, big floppy lips. Releasing any final tension. Releasing any final tension. Releasing those, what do you call it on me? It's just shoulders, flanks. Releasing those flanks. Releasing the back of the legs. Feeling relaxed. So, just finish off the round. Sorry to adjust the angle. Feeling relaxed. Feeling relaxed in mind, body, and spirit. See ya. So, you can sort of see she's resting that back leg. It's a casual pose for a horse. It's kind of like the equivalent of me doing this. So like, that's sort of like the equivalent. It's resting. Very droopy. That bottom lip is very droopy, which is a sign of relaxation. That twitching is happening quite nicely. Releasing any stored tension, nice breath. She's had a few little breaths. Whether that's going to pick up on the audio, I don't know. She's just nice. Sorry, so really. I'm so relaxed. So she just had a bit of tension in the front. It started off on the left and then moved into the right. The back legs, that would be the psoas on humans, which I believe is in horses as well. That started to shake, especially on the right-hand side. I'm not sure. I'll have to watch back the video if it was on the left side or not. Definitely on the right side, it was shaking away. She went into some big shake. She's just very droopy-eyed at the moment. being a mum's a hard job, being full time. Yeah, it's very droopy. Wee one's just watching. I don't focus in on the wee one whiskey. Just focus on the teak. So if he wants to go to sleep. But yeah, so that's kind of what I mean. Some of the reactions from the horses, there's big, basically noises. Some are just little noises. Some, if I touch in certain areas, it's kind of like the equivalent of wanting to punch me. They'll try and kick me. This is where actually is the tender spot. Actually, it was actually Molly in my last video, the brown horse that was standing next to me. I was quite surprised because I thought it was Willow, who is actually Molly's son, because Willow is actually a bit more people friendly, whereas Molly, she only runs a mile. She's actually quite a traumatized horse, so it's actually Molly that was standing next to me. That's why I was surprised. There we go, and that licking her lips. Beautiful. So she's nice and relaxed. Even the wee one's having a sleep. So relax, mum. Relax, bub. She's not even really being that protective. She doesn't mind me being here. I'm actually crouched down at the moment. So crouching down, as I've learnt, like the horses will probably see as a threat. So for me to be actually doing this is quite a big trust thing. Just get out of sleep. So I'll leave these two to have a rest. Welcome to another day of this challenge, and thank you very much to all the people at Horses in Mind down here at Hamnet for allowing me to come down and film. And thank you to all the dedicated volunteers who give up their free time to actually come down here and help rescue horses that have already had a pretty hard life and have a second chance here with some very dedicated people. So leave these two, and I'll catch you in the next one.